Invasion, and Tangela too. And our host, Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya! Creature features, and all creatures, and all features! And the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. 'Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Don't get you tonight.
Need I even ask?
There is no need, for I fully intend to tell you anyway. Your harmless and delicate charge sprayed housefly pheromones onto the handyman. Needless to say, her pet spider has become somewhat rather attached to him.
Tangela, how many times have I told you to keep that hideous beast outdoors? I don't bloody care if winter approaches. Your Snuggles is a monstrously grotesque spider. It's quite capable of withstanding the elements. Hello and welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent. This bloke is Livingston. The unfortunate chap in the background with the arachnid perched upon his backside would be our handyman, Andrew. And the innocent-looking scamp over to this side would be my troublemaking housemate, Tangela.
May I suggest you make this brief?
Indeed. Tonight we'll be watching The Giant Spider Invasion from 1975. This film stars the skipper from Gilligan's Island, Alan Hale, and some other nice individuals. Needless to say, the plot revolves around giant spiders invading... Wait a moment. You unleashed that hairy beastie upon Andrew simply as a thematic tribute to tonight's film. Good show, love. And joining us to watch this old prune of a movie will be our dear friend Zetro. He's the singer for a rock band called Exodus. He's also the bloke who sings on our opening theme music. He'll tell us about his recent tour, give us insights into tonight's film, and shall no doubt be gobsmacked when we bring in a surprise second guest. Shh. So don't go away, for it is to be another night of giant spider fright right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned.
Portions of Creature Features are brought to you by the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. Explore the mystery at winchestermysteryhouse.com.
It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. Zetro knows what that means. It's Creature Feature time, and we've got Zetro again.
Good to be back.
It's so nice of you to take a stop off your tour and come see the little people like us.
I don't know about little people, but I love you guys. That's why I like to come.
I used to have a life like this, where it was just like on the road, on the road, on the road, on the road. But I think you love it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a love and hate thing.
You love the crowd. You love the people who love your music. It's all the traveling in the hotel life, right?
Well, like I always say, we play an hour, usually an hour a day, an hour and a half. It's the other 22 and a half that I can't stand.
Right. No, I understand. And trying to use a loo on a tour bus is a nightmare for me.
You have to hold on.
I fell in one at one time.
You have to hold on.
No, I literally fell inside the loo. And, bandmates are not the cleanest people. You know that. You know this to be true, right?
11 guys on a bus?
We have you. You're back home for a short time, and then you're going to go back on tour again.
Yes, I am.
And we're going to get all the details on that. But tonight we're going to watch Giant Spider Invasion. And you've seen this film.
Yes, I have.
It's got the skipper.
Yeah.
I love the skipper. You know why? Because he does the skipper in this film.
I agree with you because I was watching it recently, and he actually refers to somebody as Little Buddy.
I saw that.
I was like, wow.
Right. Now, and he probably was told to do this.
I would think so, because the way he said it was almost very Gilligan-esque.
Right. So, you know, I've been speaking quite a bit with the director of this film, Bill Rebane, and he's done quite a few films, a couple that we've shown. And this bloke was talking about how his direction technique, and I could see him saying, you know, I want you to do that like the skipper. I mean, he wouldn't do it in an accent like me, but he would say, like, I want you to do that as the skipper.
Well, it must have worked, because I did notice the Little Buddy part. That was the first thing that caught my eye.
That was fantastic. So giant spiders, and we've had our own run-in with a giant spider before you got here. Now, Tangela sicked her large spider onto Andrew. She has this beastly thing. It's like a pet, but only it's an arachnid, and it's huge.
She's always messing with Andrew.
No, she is, but she seldom uses one of her pets as a convoy to do so. It's a first. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, we've got Johann Sebastian with us tonight. He's been wanting to sit on that table for a while. So, Bach, if you like Bach, he's with us. All right, what do you say we start this film? And when we get back, we're going to chat about your tour and your new album, of course. Right? All right, off we go. Giant spider invasion. Don't you dare go away, because it's going to be a fun night, I hope.
Sheriff!
Hi, little buddy. Hey, what's happening?
Oh, not much. I thought I'd stop by and see if you had a scoop for the paper.
Well, things are pretty quiet around here, Davy.
Oh?
Well, you know I always have things under control.
Well, I guess there's nothing going on in this neck of the woods except the revival over at Gleason Town Hall. You going?
No. Are you?
No. I got me a date with Terry.
Well, I'm surprised that Dan Kester lets you anywhere near her.
He's her brother-in-law, not her father.
Yeah, well, don't get on the wrong side of him, young fella. He's a strange man, and he's working up a big head of steam.
Dan? Where the hell are you going?
Into town.
What the hell for?
Well, I'm going to a revival.
Well, you need it. Sometimes the only way I know you're still alive is when I hear you flush the toilet.
Hallelujah! The joy that you're feeling right now is just the beginning. Our revival is going to grow and grow for the next 4 days. Days that are going to change your lives.
Hi. Terry ready yet?
No, not quite. You want a little drink?
Oh, no thanks, Mrs. Kester. I'll just wait right here.
Well, you can call me F, Dave.
Okay, F?
Sure you don't want one?
No, I'm sure.
Terry might be quite a while yet.
You know, you and Terry don't look much alike for sisters. But I gotta say that good looks run in your family.
Well, thank you, Dave. You know, it's too bad that there's this little age difference between us. If you were 5 years older, I'd jump you.
Terry! Hey, you look great. Doesn't she, Mrs. Kester?
You?
Come on, Terry.
sheriff's office. I see. Disturbing the peace? Yes, ma'am, that's an arrestable offense. No, the law does not apply to preaching.
Hellfire and brimstone, that is what is in store for you. It's right here. Psalms 11, verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain fire and brimstone.
Dutch? Dutch, this is Ev. Listen, there's not a drop of booze left in this house. I just can't stand it. I'm really desperate. Would you bring me something? Oh, thanks, Dutch. And listen, you'll find me very appreciative when you get here. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, here we are.
You gotta be kidding.
You said park.
Come here.
Can you come again tomorrow night?
Well, I certainly hope so.
The revival will be still here.
Give me that old-time religion. Boy, I can hardly wait to get saved again tomorrow night.
Oh, Dan, wait.
Huh?
You forgot your back braces.
Oh, damn, it's good you remembered that. Whew. Boy, if I went home without that on, there would be hell to pay.
I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and there arose a smoke out of the pit as a smoke from a great furnace. And out of the smoke there came locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power.
How was it?
Great.
What did the preacher talk about?
Sin.
Yeah.
What did he have to say about it?
He, was against it.
Listen, damn it.
You better tell me what that preacher said, because I don't for a minute believe this rotten, stupid story of yours. Look at that.
What's wrong?
Car won't start either.
Oh, great.
Wait here, Terry.
Goddamn hell was that?
It was a shooting star.
Well, there's nothing there now. No fire, no smoke, no smell, no sound, nothing.
You saw it too. It wasn't just me. You saw it. There must be something out there.
Well, whatever it is, it can keep till morning.
You mean to say that all hell just busted loose in our field, and you're going on into bed?
I'm tired.
Well, you're always tired.
Well, that revival really took it out of me. Now, if you want to, you can stay out here all night looking at nothing.
Taxi straight out, turn on
This is 3068 Omaha. Our magnetic compass is erratic and our radar is on the fritz. We are off our vector.
Hey, you know, there's something screwy going on up here. 135 knots above stalling speed. You better take a quick dive.
Taxi straight out, Lima, left turn on Gallup.
Still dropping.
Hello, YouTube viewers. Have you subscribed yet? I see a few of you have forgotten to do so. I am somewhat disappointed. Please subscribe. Thank you.
Welcome back to Creature Features. We are watching the giant spider invasion. If you're just joining us, they missed nothing very important, did they?
No, not really.
A meteor.
But that's usually how these 70s spider movies come out.
A meteor.
It starts with a meteor, and then the spiders go run amok and run through the town.
Well, you know why? Because by that point, the Cold War was not as bad as it used to be, so they couldn't blame radiation anymore. They had to come up with something new, right? That's my theory. I could be wrong. I'm wrong sometimes. Yeah, no. So, meteor in Wisconsin, and it's interesting this is Wisconsin because the director still lives in Wisconsin. I like Wisconsin. You know, I understand they make cheese.
I was just in Milwaukee, actually.
You were in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes.
Did you have cheese?
I didn't have cheese, but I went and filmed where Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, nice.
Where it was because of that, special that's been running lately.
Oh, right. No, that's quite popular. No, I haven't seen it. I don't have Netflix anymore.
Yeah.
No, I just got tired of turning the bloody thing on, and it was like, oh, new, and it was like stuff that was there like a year ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, no more for me. So they do not get my $15 or $20 per month anymore. So you've been on tour for an album, which I have not heard yet.
Which is killing me because it's been out for a while.
No, so I heard like the sample tracks on like the YouTube page for Exodus, and it's kicking butt.
Yeah,
I imagine.
blistering. Yeah,
yes.
Doing well all over the world.
Would you say it's like one of your best selling so far?
I think it's selling really well, actually, because today's world we don't really sell records like we did in the past.
Right.
It's all digital
and
stuff. But it's musically. To me, it's the best record we've done.
And what's the title again?
Persona Non Grata.
Persona Non Grata. I'm putting a photo right here. See? Our editor is. And Persona Non Grata. So you finished this back in what, spring?
No, it's been out for almost a year now. It's been out in November.
Year now, right?
November 21st of last year it came out. But we didn't get to tour. We didn't get to tour for it till April.
Oh, right.
And we've been out ever since.
Right. And so you're back for a short time, and then you're going to South America.
South America.
Wow. What countries?
Brazil, Peru.
Oh, I love Brazil. Are you going to go see the big Christ statue up on the hill?
That's in Rio. When you fly in, you can see it when you fly into Rio.
Right. But are you going to go visit?
I have never done that before. A couple of guys in my band have done that.
No,
they've driven up there.
It's like the most famous thing in the world.
Yes, it is. Well, when you fly into Rio, you see it.
Right. Now, how could you miss it? It's like the size of the Empire State Building, right?
It's really large. Right. It's a total landmark.
How fun! I miss touring.
Oh, you should come out.
I'm going to go see one of your shows. I'm not going to go to Brazil to do so, but I am I'm gonna come see one of your shows, and I want to look at the equipment because I want to see what they use these days.
It's heavy.
No, I'm sure you have much better equipment now than I.
They still use Marshalls.
Real Marshalls, I hope. None of those pseudo Marshalls.
Real Marshalls.
All right, that's important. You know, do they go to 11?
Ours go to 12.
Good. They should. They should. All right, let's get back to this film, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about something else, right? Something cool.
Anything you want.
All right,
that's why I'm here.
Off we go. Giant spider invasion. Keep your kitty cats away from the giant spiders. They'll eat them.
Hello. Sheriff's office. I see. Say your radio won't work? Well, all I can tell you is call Joe's Radio Shop. He opens 9 a.m. sharp. Your car won't start? Well, all I can tell you is call Ernie's Auto Repair. He opens at 8. No, ma'am, I don't have the number. All I can tell you is use the yellow pages. Let your fingers do the walking. That's funny. I wonder why she hung up on me.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Jesus. That scared the death out of me. Put the gun away.
What the hell are you doing sneaking in here at this hour?
I had to walk home.
I warned you. That little Perkins snot is rotten.
It wasn't Dave's fault. His car broke down.
You fell for that dumb old trick. that had whiskers on it when I was a kid. Ah.
It really did break down.
Yeah? Where?
In the junkyard.
That's just exactly where a horny little punk like that would park, in a junkyard.
I hate to burst your bubble, but it was my idea.
I ought to put you over my knee, pull down your britches, and spank the hell out of you.
Oh! I always wondered why you used to spank me so much. So you could get your jollies.
What, you? Man can't even have any peace in his own house.
Yes, this is Dr. Langer from Montclair Observatory again. I've got a gamma ray shower, and the barometer's dropped an inch in less than 20 minutes. That's unprecedented, right. And none of the other phenomena I'm recording correlate with any previously observed data in this area.
Did I ever tell you you're gorgeous?
Not recently.
Paul, how many times do I have to tell you? You talk to plants to make them grow.
Talk to plants?
Right.
Not you, Vance. You haven't fallen for that metaphysical nonsense.
Well, my M.O. says that I'm half metaphysics and half astrophysics. Now, what made you take the long walk down the hall?
More freaky stuff from northern Wisconsin.
Freaky?
We just got a report in that's right out of Ripley.
And what's the source?
Montclair Observatory and Dr. J. Langer.
Langer?
For openers, we have a heavy gamma ray shower, an incredibly fast drop in barometric pressure, an aurora with no sun activity, and an amazingly potent unknown ground level X-ray source nearby.
Paul, didn't we receive a SAC report on a fouled-up B-52?
Yeah.
Was it in the same quadrant?
Oh, you're right. It was right here, and then it disappeared off the radar scope.
Any report of a crash in that area?
No.
What's the closest town?
Horton. You better pack your suitcase.
I'm wearing it, old buddy.
Good, because I've already arranged your transportation.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
O'clock already?
No, it's 6:02.
Well, what? Oh, not you again. Okay, what's up, Ryder?
Well, we just got a report from an ore freighter in the middle of Lake Superior.
Oh, that's beautiful. Did you check on the car ferries on Lake Michigan?
No, Vance, this is serious. A couple of the seamen on board the ship saw a plane crash.
Oh?
And it just might be ours.
Any sign of survivors?
We don't know.
Okay, Dad, keep in touch. Oh, Ryder, what time am I supposed to meet this Langer at the observatory?
You're expected at 9 sharp.
9 I can make, but if I don't get some shut-eye, I'm gonna be very sharp. Bye.
Goodbye.
It's way past 7 already.
So?
So when the hell are you going to get off your big fat ass and go see what happened in our pasture last night?
Let me eat my breakfast in peace. I gotta keep up my strength.
What for?
The more usual kinds of stars are what we astronomers call the main sequence stars, and they run the gamut from the blue giants to the red dwarfs. And then the more fascinating stars we call abnormal stars. Then we have the white dwarfs, and they have a radius of less than 1/100th of our sun's, and a density so great that even a teaspoon of this matter would weigh tons, and it could only be lifted by a giant crane. Then there are the quasars, neutron stars, and black holes, or collapsed stars. Now, let me show you my conception of the creation of this universe. Out of this primordial fireball, the galaxies, planets, and stars of our universe were created. As you can see, our sun is but one small star in a galaxy such as this. Now, a galaxy consists of not only the stars that we've talked about, but also great swirling masses of dust and gas out of which the stars were formed and to which they ultimately return. But now, let's go back to the collapsed stars, or the neutron stars, quasars, or black holes. As we continue with this series, you'll learn many things about these various stars.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Dr. J.R. Vance from NASA.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Doctor. I'm Jenny Langer.
Nice to meet you. I have an appointment with your father.
Oh, no. He passed away in 1952.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Then the appointment must be with your husband.
I'm married.
I'm not sorry. Then it's probably with your brother.
No, my brother's an interior decorator in Oshkosh. You see, Dr. Vance, I'm afraid your appointment is with me. I'm Dr. Jenny Langer.
Oh?
And we have some very important business to discuss.
Yes, we do.
Welcome back to the show. Mr. Zetro stepped away from a... You know, I don't think he had to use the loo. I think he went out to his automobile to get a surprise of some kind.
Surprise? What sort of surprise?
I don't know. It could be a surprise, though. If I knew, it would not be a surprise now,
For
would it?
whom?
Maybe he has a chapeau for Johan. Right? That would be nice. Anyways, we're going to do some letters. Tangella's here, and we got a box of stuff.
We have a
What is
box
this?
from D in Santa Rosa.
D in Santa Rosa. Is that the letter D or D-E-E?
D-double-E.
D-double-E, the Creature Feature Crew. D's. Oh, this is nice. All right, I'm going to let you contend with this. You know, it looks like she already opened it and tried to repackage it and did not do a suitable job. All right, we have got a kitty cat card. It's Happy Halloween. We're a little late. Sorry, D. These things happen. You know, we get a lot of Halloween mail, do we not?
We did.
We did. Oh, so there's a bag of things in the box. All right, let me read this first.
Bag of treats.
Whatever crosses your path, hope it's just as amazing as you are. From D and Emmy, and she's got little cat prints where it says Emmy, so I imagine Emmy is a feline of some kind.
I would be an educated guess.
Right. Awesome. This is wonderful. What do we got? Oh, a skeleton. That's nice. Skeleton bat. And chocolate. I love chocolate. What kind of chocolate?
Chocolate ghosts.
C's chocolate. Oh,
C's
it's a
chocolate
gift for
ghosts.
Fang. She got a gift for Fang. Oh, he's going to love that. It's like an octopi doggy toy. The C's ghost chocolate candy. I've never seen this.
I've
What
never
else?
seen those
There's
either.
one for Tangella.
I think they're new.
All right. Show me. Two. You've got two gifts. The suspense is killing me. You're far too slow. Oh, cat glasses. I like those. You know, I'm going to steal those from you one day and borrow them.
I believe you will.
No, I wear them to the Academy Awards or something like that. Not that I'd ever receive an Academy Award, especially for this show. What else?
A mask.
Oh, that's nice.
A ball mask.
A masquerade mask. All right, keep going. Where's my gift?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I
the
guess you
chocolates
get
were
the
my gift. All right, no, that's a good
chocolate
gift.
C's.
So you cannot eat my chocolate because these are mine. All right, anything else? That's it? All right, well, thank you, Dee. That's absolutely wonderful. And Fang, I'm sure will send his appreciation as well, right? Right?
Perhaps.
Right. All right, give me more. What else we
Scott
got?
Hibbard of Hermitage, I'm going to say Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Near
Hermitage. Hermitage. Scott Hibbard. That's a British name. Hibbard.
Hibbard?
I once had a physical education teacher named Mr. Hibbard.
Careful.
Oh, look at this. I love it. He put money inside. American $10 bill. It's, you know, that's the same as 10 quid now.
That looks like a
the
silver
same.
certificate.
All right, hope it's your scary best one ever. Just discovered show, and it's perfect. Love it. Love it as it is. Halloween. Happy Halloween to all. Scott. P.S. Thank you for all the great shows. Well, thank you, Scott, for the wonderful... This is a brand new... I think he just printed this one. It's brand new. It's nice.
He might have ironed it.
Oh, that's what he did. He ironed it. Thank you so much. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
It looks like Fairfield, Georgia?
All right.
No, Fairfield, California.
We'll figure it out. There must be a note, right? Of course, there's a note. You should just look at the note.
Well, I didn't want to get ahead of myself.
That's all right. Oh my goodness.
The check?
It's from Robert Ludi. We know Robert Ludi. He sent us a check for $50. I feel like this is like pledge night or something like that. Yeah. Normally we don't solicit money from you viewers. Well, actually we do we? We somewhat do. Oh, she did that thing again.
She did.
All right, let's see what Robert has to say. Greetings, Creature Features. Sorry I haven't written sooner. There's a gift in here. You open this. But too many things happening and a lot of studio time and just busy. Encloses another check for $50 for the fun programming and hard work you all do to produce each episode of Creature Features. There's times when I'm a bit down or tired and I'll watch a current or vintage show of yours. Oh, we have vintage shows now.
We have vintage shows.
Imagine that.
Indeed.
Well, this is the 7th year, so what denotes vintage? I thought it was 20 years, or that's antique.
I thought it was 25
25 years. All right, we'll go with it. That's fine. and I just have to smile and laugh at times. You're all doing a fantastic job. I was hoping to send you a copy of my new Halloween synthesizer piece, but I'm going into the mix phase right now. He's given me all this audio mumbo jumbo. Mm-hmm. And, I understand all this because I used to speak audio mumbo jumbo.
You still do.
I know, but not as much as I used to. It took a bit longer creating Menascious Hallows Eve, but with 36 tracks, it's going to take a bit longer to complete. Even with the board computer being digital or automated, it'll take a bit longer. Yeah, I think he's a technophobe. No, a techno-babble.
Technophile.
No, what do you call somebody? A technophile. That's what the word I was looking for. He's a technophile. But I'll have it ready for Halloween night. We're too late for that, I suppose, but that's all right. I do have an older piece I did a couple of years ago for Halloween. The piece is called Demented Obscurity. Vincent, I hope you'll enjoy it. When the new piece is mixed and copyrighted, I'll send you a copy. Happy Halloween, everyone. May the ghosts and goblins haunt you in your most terrifying nightmares. Robert Looney. Well, thank you, Robert. Sorry we're reading this a bit after Halloween, but, these things happen. I mean, with the mail and the time and, right?
Time shifts.
All of that. And this is what he sent us, a CD.
Yes.
It's an audio CD. Very nice. I like the simplicity of the. He didn't try to put his entire family portrait on there.
Indeed.
Is that it?
That's it.
That is it for mail. If you'd like to send us mail of your own by email, send it to the address you see over here. Or if you'd like to send a wonderful package of gifts like Dee, or a wonderful set of music on a CD like Robert, send it to the address you see right here. We'll be right back soon with Zetro, but first let's get back to the giant spider invasion.
Ever been here before?
No, but it's beautiful. The trees, the green foliage. You know, I'm very fond of plants.
Oh?
You know what we have at NASA?
No, what?
Green tile and chrome.
You don't look the type.
Well, Doctor, you want to clue me in?
I'd certainly like to. You see, it was after the lecture last night, Mr. Vance, that I suddenly discovered there were many peculiar things happening.
Yeah, like the gamma ray shower, the aurora, and the barometer dropping like Wall Street.
Exactly, and that's when I made those urgent calls to NASA. Frankly speaking, I'm very concerned.
Well, frankly speaking, Doctor, so's the United States government.
I'm still measuring an X-ray shower from the ground level at a magnitude never before measured on Earth except in nuclear explosions.
Well, Doctor, it could be an abortive strike from a unfriendly power.
Oh, come on. You don't think a missile landed here?
Oh, that's one possibility, yes.
It could have been a falling object like a meteorite, not a missile.
Doctor, a meteorite would have made a tremendous explosion.
Well, maybe there was an explosion. Anything new?
Nothing.
Oh, Mary, this is Mr. Vance from NASA, Mary Johnson.
Hello, Mary. Doctor, your water's boiling.
Mary must have forgotten it. Would you like some tea?
Tea? That's not my brand.
Oh, here are the reports from last night. Now, let's see what happens today. And over here. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
The radiation level is still high.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever landed hasn't gone away.
You know, Doctor, I think I will have the tea.
Okay.
I told you there was nothing out here. See, there's nothing.
So why are you carrying your gun?
Ah, shut up.
Father always said trying to teach you to run a farm is like trying to teach an ox to use a typewriter. Ever since you've been running the place, everything's gone wrong.
No. touch this. See? I just don't understand it. Those radiation levels are far too lethal. Anyone anywhere near the initial impact point would be in great danger.
What would be the safest way to find the exact point of impact?
Maybe we could use a helicopter.
No, it'd be too dangerous. Doctor, we have already lost one airplane crew.
I didn't know that.
Well, back to the tea.
Back to the tea.
There's another one. I can't tell what kind of critter could have done that.
8 dead cows and a calf. You realize what this is gonna cost us?
It ain't gonna cost us nothing.
9 dead animals ain't gonna cost us nothing?
You're so dumb you wouldn't know rabbit turds from Rice Krispies. I'll butcher up the meat like I always do, and I'll sell it to Dutch's Cafe.
You don't even know what killed those cows. There might be something horrible wrong with the meat.
Well, that's Dutch's lookout, not mine.
I've never seen so much fouled up data in my life. It's against every known law of physics. Well, we've tried to brainstorm it.
And it just won't brainstorm.
Right.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Doctor, do you have a Geiger counter?
Yeah, in the other office.
Good. Let's see if your local sheriff will support us.
Sheriff Jones? Our jolly red giant? I know just where he is. Let's go. You're gonna love him. You know, he believes in Velikovsky's theory that the moon came out of the Pacific Ocean.
So do I.
Hey, there's another one.
It's 13 now. Dutch isn't gonna want that much meat.
So I'll freeze some of it up and sell it to him later.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah, I've never seen a rock like that around here.
There's another one. It's really weird. Wow, look at that. I told you something landed here last night. There they are.
I know you can't tell from the outside. We better bust them open.
And good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Hey, Helga. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You must have had some kind of a heavy date last night, huh?
You better believe it.
One of the loggers?
That's my secret.
Yeah, Dutch, you got that Limburger cheese smile on your face again this morning. Had trouble last night?
Yeah.
One of the loggers?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I've had trouble myself. Seemed like everybody was calling up with some cockamamie little thing. The car wouldn't start, the radio wouldn't work, and that preacher man, he kept everybody awake last night.
When does that gospel wanga go on?
I don't know, but I'll tell you, he may work for God, but he sure hollers like the devil. Helga!
Breakfast's ready.
Oh, thank you. Oh, brooms.
No, it's not going to work. Go get me a hammer. Not that one, the big one. And a chisel.
Get it yourself. Never were any good with a tool.
Hey, look. It split.
They look like diamonds.
I don't know. It may not be hard enough to be
Don't
a diamond.
hit it. No, no. Diamonds are supposed to cut glass.
That's right. Look at that.
Damn.
Hi, Dr. Langer. How are you this morning? Won't you join me, please?
Thank you. Thank you.
This is your brother from Oshkosh?
No, this is Dr. Vance from NASA.
Hello, Sheriff.
NASA? The National Aeronautics Space Administration? That NASA?
Yes, but it's NASA. Houston, Texas.
Sheriff, we have to talk to you about last night's disturbances.
Say no more. I'll get that preacher man to tone it down tonight.
No, I don't mean that disturbance.
Oh, no? Pardon me, Doctor. One of our local spiders? Hey, what's that gizmo?
It's a Geiger counter.
A Geiger counter? Well, we don't have any Geigers around here. Never did have in these parts.
No, Sheriff, you misunderstand me. See, Dr. Geiger invented this to count the nuclear...
Vance, I have a feeling the sheriff's putting you on. I'm sure he's taken physics.
Oh, I used to take physics. But now I find that prunes do the better job for me.
We're gonna be rich, Dan. We're gonna be rich.
What do you mean, we? This farm is mine. Everything that's on it is mine.
You know, nobody ever found diamonds around here before. I bet they came out of that weird fireball thing last night.
I'll take these in to Cousin Billy at the rock shop. He can tell me just exactly what they're worth.
But don't you tell Cousin Billy where you found them. That'll be our secret. Oh, don't look at me like that, Dan. You and me are gonna be rich. Dan, listen, I never meant any of those nasty things I used to say to you. I was just teasing. Honest. Everything can be wonderful again, just like it was before the baby died.
Knock it off, Ev. We don't even know if the diamonds are real.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
You know, if you put spectacles on Johann Sebastian Bach, he looks like Benjamin Franklin.
I think it's the hairdo, too.
Oh, is that it?
It looks a little bit like
You know, I was thinking of getting a hairdo like that. I bet this is easier to maintain than...
I don't think so.
No?
Look at
Well,
all
it's
the-
a wig. It's a bloody wig, right? They never
wore hair like that.
Can you imagine Benjamin Franklin or Johann Sebastian having to curl his hair every morning?
No.
With 17th century technology?
God, the curls would
It'd
take
probably
all
be
day.
like special candles. Right, I don't know. It'd be something funny. Anyways, this film, half-eaten cows. Yeah, that's probably going to be the most disturbing thing in this film to me.
And little meteorite rocks that spawn.
Right. No,
spiders
that
to
does
come out
not
of them.
disturb me as much as the half-eaten cows.
Those spiders were hungry.
If you're going to eat a cow, eat the entire cow, right? You can't leave half of the cow. It's not like you're at some nice restaurant and they give you a box to go. You remember doggy bags?
I do remember doggy bags.
Yeah, I wish they'd still do doggy bags. Yeah, we've got dogs, and they bring me a box, and my dog cannot open a box.
No,
But
they
he
just
could
chew through the bag, right?
They chew through the bag, easy peasy. All right, so music, the tour. You've gone to dozens and dozens of cities. What was your favorite city to go to?
None of them. No.
None of them?
There's been so
You're terrible.
many, Vincent, I don't even get to lock in on one because we're there.
All right, let me
for
change
a day
it. Let
or-
me change
day
your
or-
question.
and then
I shall change the question. Which crowd was the most enthusiastic?
Bloodstock in England, which is a festival we did.
Bloodstock is a thing?
Bloodstock.
There was no
instead of
Bloodstock
it's-
when I went to...
Yeah, well,
Oh, my
there's
goodness.
Bloodstock in England and Summer Breeze in Germany. They were really
Summer Breeze.
crazy crowds.
Summer Breeze in Germany or Bloodstock. I think I'd have more
I
fun
love
at
Bloodstock. I had
Bloodstock.
fun at Bloodstock.
Oh my goodness! No, I bet you a
The
big
English
hit.
were crazy.
Oh well,
We have a big mosh
Well, what
pit.
city was this in?
Oh God, I'd have to. It's not in a city. I'd have to find out where the closest city was to.
Right.
Nottingham was the closest city.
Oh, all right.
But they do it in a like in a meadow, like 10 miles
because
out.
It's Woodstock. It's a
Yeah,
bloody Woodstock.
But they call
right?
it Bloodstock.
Right.
So,
No, I love that. No.
So they do it out where you can't kind of mess anything
Right.
up. Nothing can get messed up out there. So it's like you drive down
How
a dirt
wonderful.
road for like
So
6 miles.
when
in
you
there
do a
and
show like that, what are your accommodations? Do you have to like drive to a hotel far away, or do they
No,
put you in
well,
like a special camper or something?
We're on a tour bus,
Right.
basically. So you're on a rolling house.
Right.
And then the house will pull in with all the other tour buses from the other bands that are playing there. And
Right.
then there'll be, catering and dressing rooms there
Nice.
to use on site.
Nice. So you actually shower in your tour bus?
We had a shower in it, but I didn't.
Oh.
There's showers at the venues.
Oh, nice. So you fly there, and then you're not flying your bus. You have a different bus.
No, we fly. This tour started in Germany.
Right.
So we flew to Germany and picked the
Oh.
bus up there, and then
Oh.
we drive all around Europe
Oh my
in
goodness.
the tour bus.
So your driver has to switch between right hand and left hand driving.
They know how to do that quite well
I
over there.
don't.
I can't
don't.
either.
No. I almost had a head-on crash in Paris because I forgot I was in France.
I can't. I've been going to England for 37 years now, and I don't think I still could drive on that side. I just don't get it.
It's crazy. I don't know why we do that. There's only 2 countries in the world, Japan and England. The only ones that do that.
Australia too.
Australia does it as
Yeah.
well. Oh, that figures. They're weird down there. But we love them. All right, we'd say we get back to this film, and when we come back, we're going to talk about something fun, right?
Always fun, something fun.
All right, off we go. Back to Giant Spider Invasion. Don't go away, 'cause it's going to be fun. See you soon.
Hi, Dr. Langer. Morning, Sheriff.
Morning.
Hello, dear.
May I join you?
Please.
Thank you.
This is Dave Perkins. His father runs a local newspaper.
Hello, Dave. Nice to see you.
Dr. Vance from NASA.
NASA, huh?
NASA, Houston.
Oh. Well, what brings you here? Anything I can publish in the paper?
That's classified.
Well, I'll put it in the classified section.
Well, that's safe enough. Nobody reads your ads anyway.
Dave, could I speak to you for a moment?
Sure, Dr. Vance.
Excuse us for a moment.
Is he always that serious?
Well, he has something to be serious about this time.
You know, I wonder if what happened to Terry and I last night had something to do with what you're talking about.
What?
What happened to you and Terry?
Well, we were parked by the junkyard. The lights went dead, the radio wouldn't work, and the engine wouldn't start. A wind came up and started, I don't know, everything just went wrong.
You're hitting the booze again, huh?
Leave me alone. I feel terrible. This place is full of spiders.
Yeah, I know. Little pink ones.
No, big, black, hairy ones with furry legs.
Uh-huh. Lay off the booze, Ev, and they'll go away.
Hello, Sheriff's Office. Oh, yes, Mrs. Cooper. How are you? Missing? When'd you see him last? You haven't seen him since last night. Well, I'll be glad to drive out and take a look for him. What color is his motorcycle? Now, come on, dear, please, stop worrying. I'm sure he'll turn up safe and sound. Yes, I'll get in touch with you. Right, bye.
What's the matter with you? You look like you could use a drink.
I found another body.
Another cow.
A human body.
Person.
He was chewed up worse than them cattle.
We have to call the sheriff.
Are you out of your mind? Well, I buried that body, and I hid the motorcycle. No one will ever know.
You're crazy.
We can't let that sheriff come nosing around here. Wait, he find the diamonds. In all that grass we're growing.
Well, you sound like you've been smoking this stuff yourself.
creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination. Only the pure of heart shall be spared.
Oh, it's you.
I told you I could come again tonight.
How'd you swing it, honey?
Well, I told the lush that I had to come in and see my cousin about some hot rocks.
My name's Donald from St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. Stumble across your page. These guys are awesome. Fantastic. I absolutely love it. And yeah, keep it up. I'll keep watching them. I'll watch them all. Damn straight. Have a great night. Bye now.
Despite my previous protestation, I see a few of you have still not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet. Please, I implore of you to do so. Thank you.
Welcome back to the show. If you're just joining us, we are with Mr. Zetro watching the giant spider invasion. And, I was at the theater recently, and I saw somebody I knew up on the big screen. Someone who looks a lot like you.
I haven't had a chance to see that movie yet.
No, he's in a film. He's not just a rock star. He's like a movie star as well.
I was actually flattered to be in this film, by the way.
No, you were honored. You were honored because you're a Bob Wilkins fan. So, Up Late with Bob Wilkins is a film documentary, I say, right? That was done by a director, Tom, and Zetro was one of the speaking heads.
I was fortunate enough to get asked to do it because, this was my childhood.
No, he's actually quite good in front of a camera. You know, I think you're wasting your time being in a studio sometimes, a recording audio studio, because he's quite dynamic. And you're doing the podcast as well, so you're starting to take advantage of that.
Yes, definitely.
Good. And then when I spoke to you the other day, you're in the studio.
Yeah.
What do you got coming up there?
I've got a couple of heavy hitters coming in. I've got Rob, guitar player for Death Angel, who everybody's been wanting me to get in, and Rick, our old guitar player in Exodus, who was in the beginning of Exodus when I wasn't in there, and we talked a lot about the closeness between the bands. Like Metallica and Exodus were very close in the day, so we talked about staying at. He used to watch James and Lars's house when Metallica went on the road, so he was telling some stories.
That was so long ago.
So it was kind of in the 80s.
Well, they're all like children, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're like in their teens.
We were all in our teens once.
No, of course, but you talk about these big bands now, and it's like they were all almost babies back then, right? So you got some big hitters coming. Now you record that in a studio in Oakland.
In Oakland, exactly.
That's nice. No, I like Oakland. Besides all the things that happened with the fire, many years ago, it's a pretty nice place, and that's where the airport is. So when you have guests on, they can fly in.
Or if they're playing in San Francisco or in Oakland or Berkeley, it's easy to get them to come over to the studio.
Right.
So it's right there.
So you've got some shows coming up here in the Bay Area, right? Soon.
Exodus, right. Not till February, I think.
Well, not till February.
We just did one. We played last month. We played in San Jose at the San Jose Civic Auditorium. Actually.
Right.
And it was 3 Bay Area bands. It was Exodus, Testament, and Death Angel. So we called it the Bay Strikes Back Tour, and we ended the tour actually.
Right.
In San Jose.
And the venue was which one?
San Jose Civic Auditorium.
Oh, that's a big one.
Very nice venue.
No, there's all kinds of wonderful things you could do.
Famous people played there. Rolling Stones, The Who.
Right.
Yeah, pictures everywhere on the wall of the bands that had played there over the years.
Oh, how wonderful.
The Kinks, bands like that from the 70s.
Right.
It was so cool to see.
Now, when you come back in February, where are you going to play?
I was told the Fox in Oakland. Actually.
The Fox?
Yeah,
so that's wonderful.
I love that place too.
Oh no, I think I played there once. That's got some big amplification, does it not?
Big time.
That's wonderful.
It's a very nice theater.
Oh, how fun. Yeah,
I've been very fortunate lately.
Are you going to get me some free tickets?
If you want to come.
I want free tickets.
Okay.
I want free tickets.
Does that mean she's coming too?
No, I'm sure she would come if you let her.
She can come.
No.
She can bring her spiders if she wants. You can bring your spiders if you want.
I don't think she has any spiders, though.
Why not?
She just doesn't have any. It's not her thing. She's more into dinosaurs.
You think?
Yeah, no, she likes dinosaurs.
And the octopi.
No, she doesn't like octopi. She likes dinosaurs.
Well, we'll bring the dinosaurs in.
All right.
I like that.
Oh my God! I thought that was Tangella.
Hold on.
There we go.
Okay.
Kathy Coleman.
You know what's funny is
Land of the Lost, in case you don't know.
So the whole double chair thing was.
It was a lie. It was a lie. We just wanted to sneak her in.
Vic, were you in on this?
I was told.
He's like one of our biggest fans, so we wanted to make it a surprise.
Nice to see you.
So before we began taping, he was like, "So, have you heard from Kathy?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know." I had to play dumb.
What a bunch of liars.
That's what
Wow.
we do. That's what we do. All right,
In a
let's get
good
back to
way.
the film. Let's get
In a
back to
good
the
way.
film. We will bring Kathy up to speed on what happened in the film. But in the meantime, we will see you on the other side of the break. Giant Spider Invasion's coming at you right now.
Hey, you forgot something.
No, I got it on.
Your hot drugs.
Oh, thank you. I always give you a big tip.
Thank you, darling.
Cousin Dan.
Cousin Billy.
What brings you to town? Hey, how's that hot little tomato you're raising out there, huh? Yeah, Terry's way overripe for picking, you know.
Oh, Terry's turning bad. I can't control her anymore.
Well, she needs a gentle hand. Like mine.
Never mind about that now. Here, I got something I want to show you. What is that?
That's a geode. It's not from around here. You must have found that down south someplace, huh?
Take a look at these. Just how good are these diamonds here?
Now, just between you and me, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry. They're industrial quality, you know. And the carbon content isn't nearly as high as a real diamond. A ring type diamond.
Come on, how much are they worth?
Well, let's just say if you had a bucket full of these, a barrel full of these, yeah, you might be rich. Where'd you find these?
Let's just say they fell out of the sky.
What's coming in now?
Those satellite reports you asked Paul Ryder to send.
Great. Yeah. Latitude 45 degrees 21 minutes west. Correction, north. Longitude 88 degrees 42 minutes west. That's more than a couple of square miles.
I know.
Well, can't we pinpoint it closer than that?
Not from Telcom. I'm afraid you're going to have to use a helicopter.
Okay. Make Paul Ryder, please.
Oh, where the hell is that?
I don't know.
Damn, Ev is messy. Doesn't even clean. Look at this here. Cobwebs all over everywhere. Whole goddamn house is filthy dirty.
Yeah, well, Deb never was noted for her cleanliness. Miss Margaret was nice and tidy.
Maybe I should have married you instead of her.
I was 11 years old.
Well, you're not any 11 now.
Yeah. Now I'm 35, 24, 35.
Listen, Terry, I could do things for you if you know what I mean.
You never did anything for Ev, except drive her to drink. Why don't you face it? You're just a big, fat failure.
Not anymore.
Bull.
So that Rich Perkins punk, has he ever given you a diamond?
You know he hasn't.
This diamond is yours. If you treat me nice.
You think you're gonna fool me with that phony rhinestone?
That is real enough. All you have to do is ask Cousin Billy at the rock shop.
Where would you get a real diamond?
Oh, I dug it up somewhere.
Hello!
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Terry. Is Dan to home?
Dan!
Hi, Dan. I'm checking out a missing persons report. This Mrs. Cooper asked me to find her husband and his motorcycle. Now, she says he goes by here a lot and he's been missing for a day and a half. Have you seen a motorcycle around here?
Nope.
Terry, you and Dave seen or heard of a motorcycle? How about Ev?
Drunk as a skunk.
Where is she?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Well, if either of you two see or remember anything, give me a jingle, will you? Boy, that chopper makes nearly as much noise as that preacher man.
I've located a radioactive source. Extremely high intensity.
Can you pinpoint?
I'm over Grundy Road in Copper Lake.
That's near the Kesper place.
What does it look like?
The whole pasture down there is distorted. You read me? It's like I'm looking through on the bottom of a pop bottle. I mean, it's blurred and twisted.
Get a picture of it.
Get a picture of it and rush it to the lab, huh?
Okay, will do.
It fits. Space warp, all right. This must be the only energy photogram of its kind.
Well, what's a space warp?
Well, Dave, a space warp is a gravitational pull so intense that it makes a black hole in space.
There's only one thing I know of that could cause a warp like this.
A miniature black hole.
Mm-hmm.
Could it happen?
Well, with a billion black holes in our galaxy, it's a wonder it hasn't happened before.
Well, Dr. Vance, Dr. Langer, I've got to be going. Thank you.
Bye, Dave. Well, everything fits. Einstein's general theory of relativity.
If a dead star collapsed all its masses, the star would gradually shrink to a point
And disappear into another universe.
Right, a parallel universe with a door back and forth.
That sucks everything up.
And throws everything out.
This may be our problem. Where is this Kester farm?
Oh, it's somewhere in the Harrison Hills area, right in here.
Hello, this is Mr. Livingston. It would appear I have been tasked with requesting you to help our show financially by visiting our Patreon page. Your generosity will help us keep Creature Features on the air. With only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new entertainment for your viewing pleasure each and every week. And if you have the desire to give more, you might even receive a gift from Tangela. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you.
Welcome back to Creature Features. We're watching the giant spider invasion with Zetro from Exodus, and we've been joined by Kathy Coleman of Land of the Lost.
One of my favorite shows as a kid.
It's all our favorite shows.
Telling you.
No, it was a surprise. We had
I
to
love the
Zetro.
surprise. I think I called you, or I sent you a message when I was in Europe, because I couldn't watch the television over there because I don't speak the language necessarily. So I was watching Land of the Lost reruns on YouTube.
No.
I mean, like religiously. Like I was watching one right after the other. Yeah, because you can get it all on YouTube, you know what I mean? So I was on this kick.
Yeah,
where
she was a little bit younger back then. Not much.
Not much.
Just a little bit.
No, I know, just a little bit. You look the same.
How old were you when you did that
dimension.
show? How old were you when you did that show?
12.
12 years
old?
old?
Well, I started when I was 12, and then the series ended when I was 14.
14, wow, wow. So what's new, Kathy?
Well, I just recently moved.
To?
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs, I love Palm Springs. Except it's only 5 miles from the sun. How do you contend with this?
Actually, when I was driving through the desert, in big silver chrome letters, like 7 feet tall, it said, "The end of the world."
The end of the world?
Yeah, it's like an artsy thing in the desert, but it really looks like the end of the world. But anyway, so now for the first time in my entire life, after 50 years of knowing Wesley, I am his neighbor.
Oh, how wonderful.
And so we're Wesley Will from Land of the Lost.
Right,
We're hanging out. We're doing Starbucks every morning.
Oh, that's so nice. So what's the actual distance between?
Oh, like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Well, that's close. That's close as you've ever lived to him, right?
Yeah. I've never lived in the same city before as him.
Right, right.
So we're having a good time.
I should say here, you two do a lot of shows together. You fly all over the country doing all these different
We just got back
dimensions.
from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm beginning to learn all the cities in their associated states.
And we have already like 7 or 8 shows lined up for next year.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
Any big ones?
3, and then the rest, though. But we actually, you know what? It's fun to just hit any city.
Right.
You know, the people, the fans are so kind.
They all love you.
Yeah, they really do, and we love them back.
Right.
We
no,
really,
genuine.
it's an even exchange.
Right. That's wonderful. Good. Good.
Yeah. So.
All right, we're going to get back to the giant spider invasion. He filled you in on what's going on with this film, right?
Yes.
All right. It's a good
an invasion.
It's a high quality cinema we're watching tonight.
Okay.
It's got the skipper
from Gilligan's Island.
From Gilligan's Island. Have you ever met him?
No.
All right.
Sorry.
He should have been a guest on Land of the Lost.
Well, there was a joke about that.
All right, we're going to get it when we come back. Off we go, giant spider invasion. We shall see you on the other side of the break.
been the Lord who was on our side, then they had swallowed us up quick. Hallelujah!
Can I get off early tonight?
Not before 9. Why?
I have an aunt coming in from Bobasota.
Well, if it's the same aunt as last night, tell her she left a hickey on your neck.
Hey, Dutch, what we're going to do about those damn spiders?
We'll try to get the preacher to exorcise them.
They're getting enough exercise already.
Oh, boy.
this a real diamond?
It's a fake. Hey, I'll give you $5 for it. I can always sell it to some dumb tourist.
I don't believe you. You didn't even look at it.
Okay. I'll give you $20. Huh? But only because you're my cousin.
You're Dan's cousin. You're no relation of mine.
Then we can, have relations, huh?
Billy, cut it out.
Well, if we're not blood kin, then let's be, kissing cousins, hmm?
Billy, why don't you do what I just did?
Yeah.
Go home and take a cold shower.
$40.
just blew up.
He's dead?
Yeah, he sure is. Deader than a doornail. You know, Dave, a lot of strange things are happening around here.
Yeah, I know, Dutch. Can I use your phone?
Sure. Use my private one in the back.
Thanks, Dutch.
Okay.
This should be the area, Vance. See anything?
No count here.
Well, there has to be something.
Well, it's a normal count, nothing dangerous.
Chester, phone's dead. Listen, I think I'm gonna go on out there.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bob, Carl, Jack, Peter, listen. sound like a half-powered rifle.
This isn't hunting season.
Come on, let's get out of here.
This is Livingston, and you're watching Creature Features. Not now. Stay tuned. This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Welcome back to Creature Features. We are with Mr. Zetro from Exodus and Miss Kathy Coleman from Land of the Lost. Did you two know that this giant spider invasion film was one of Stephen King's favorite films?
Didn't know that.
It's got nothing to do with him.
Is it on his top 10 list?
I assume if it's one of his favorites, the favorites are like...
Because Wesley's movie is on that. The Toolbox Murder.
You know, maybe he's just some bloke who says this to every director he meets. Oh, your film is one of my favorites.
No, but Wesley's is. He was the Toolbox Murderer. His is in Stephen King's top 10 list.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, he's the one who lit all the fires, you know.
Oh, nice. We have to show that film.
Yeah,
Toolbox
Evil
Murders,
Wesley.
Right. We'll have to bring Wesley back, and then...
That would be great.
No. We'll bring Pamela and Ferdin as well.
Wow.
And then we'll have Kathy do the surprise behind the couch thing.
Surprised me.
No, surprised him.
Surprised me.
Yeah. So, what in God's name are you doing in the area, Kathy?
Oh, I came up just to go to this beach party. They're showing Lost Boys.
Oh, nice.
On the beach, and sounded like a good idea, so I came up, and it was fun. I had some friends that I met there.
Nice.
Good time.
Yeah. So this is something that they do every year, where they show Lost Boys in Santa Cruz, right?
Actually, you know what? They could, but I don't know. Some
This is the
friends
first
asked
time.
me
This
if
is the
I
first
wanted to
time for
come
you,
up,
right.
and I just.
Have you been
came.
to Santa Cruz before?
Yes, I have.
What do you think of the whole
I love
boardwalk?
it there.
Right.
I really do. I love
It's
it
nice.
there.
It's like old
It's
school.
a funky beach
Right.
community, and I dig it.
That's wonderful.
I've lived like that before.
And you've been
so
to
I
Santa
love
Cruz
it.
before,
Many
right?
times.
Many
Oh,
times.
yeah, many times.
Do they still have the big wooden roller coaster?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all
At the
still there.
arcade.
No, the big roller coaster.
The
giant.
Midway's all still there, yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it frightens me.
The pool scares me.
Which who?
The one that's in the arcade.
Oh.
That old one. It looks like it was on the Queen Mary or something. It's it's like from the 40s or something, or the 30s.
Right.
It's got weird pictures of like these people in like weird bathing suits that were trapeze artists over the pool and like really like bizarre.
Right. Looks like something in a horror film, right?
Kind of.
Right.
It's
All right.
spooky.
Speaking of horror films, I think we should get back to this one, right?
Sure.
All right, let's finish this one up. Giant Spider Invasion, 1975. We will see you on the other side of the credits. Don't change the station when the credits are... You know, people do this. They turn off our show when the credits of the movie run, and that's not the end of our show, it's the end of the movie. So don't forget that. We'll see you on the other side of the credits. Bye.
Sorry.
Here, Doctor.
Thank you.
All hell's broken loose. It's going to be hard to keep the lid on now.
Yeah, we know all about it, Sheriff. May I have another, please?
Yeah, sure. My stomach is doing flip-flops. We just brought back what was left of Joe Cooper.
Sheriff, if your stomach can handle it, we've got a 50-foot spider out there on the loose.
50-foot spider?
50 feet.
You mean that's what got Joe Cooper?
Looks like our black hole has turned into a open doorway from hell.
And we're gonna have to find a way to close it.
God knows how many monsters may come through.
And how many have already come through.
Doctor, please. What are these gizmos? I found them near the corpse.
You found them where?
Near the corpse.
Sheriff, do you mind if we take these and run some tests on them?
No, please do.
Oh, thank you. Do you have a flare gun we could use?
Yes, you can pick one up at this desk sergeant. He's got a couple of flares out there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Right.
We'll keep in touch.
Thank you. Hello. Yes, this is the sheriff. Oh, Davy, I didn't recognize your voice. Yes, what is it? Is Terry all right? Well, have Doc Oliphant check her, will you? And keep me filled in on everything, please. Thanks, Davey. 50-foot spider.
Vance, I'm sorry to take so long, but the lab said it'll take a full 2 hours to get a report on these. The only thing they said was they've never seen anything like them.
I'd sure like to crack them open.
We don't have time for that. First things first, we've got to find some way to get out there and kill that monster.
Oh, how are you gonna kill a monster like that? An alien energy pattern? We haven't even found the impact area of the black hole.
Mm-hmm, and that's undoubtedly where the spider's coming from.
Right. The energy pattern has to feed off of the gravitational field of the black hole.
Vance, could we soak up the energy?
We could feed it so much extra mass, we could choke it.
We can shower it with neutrons.
Neutron initiator. It just might work.
What's up?
I want you to fly me a Caltech neutron initiator right away.
Well, that's a pretty stiff order.
And I mean right away, buddy.
I think there's one in Madison.
Tell them to load it with a 600-gram charge and set the pattern at 360 degrees. My chopper will pick it up at the airport.
All right.
If it doesn't work, then, old buddy, we got company for dinner.
3 hours. Goodbye.
Well, sounds like just a ticket. Tell me, how does one of those gizmos work? Yeah, sure. All right. Thanks, Vance.
I don't have to tell you. You know what happened to the Kestis. Now, the spider's nest is somewhere on the Kestis ranch. We all have guns. When we leave here, we're going to pick up all the relatives, friends, neighbors, anybody we can find. And we're going to go out to the Kestis farm, and we're going to destroy that spider. So come on, let's go. Let's go.
Six of you. Hey, fellas, wait a minute. Fellas, get on me. Now, like I said inside, I want each of you to go in different directions. And I want you to get your friends, relatives, anybody you can. Go. Some that distance. Go get anybody you can.
That's what's going on.
All right,
everybody says, hold it.
Take off.
Just a minute.
Come on, wait there.
Listen, Dutch, you're a troublemaker. I'm trying to tell you to knock it off. Now, everybody go home.
We're not gonna get it like Dan Cameron got it.
Just knock it off.
Oh, you knock it off. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Got it.
What's going on here? Get out of here. Go ahead home. All right, everybody just...
Hello. Yeah, this is the sheriff. What? In Gleason? Are you sure they're headed this way? Okay. Hello, operator. Give me the National Guard headquarters in Madison.
Now that we found it, once you seal off the hole, what's going to happen to the spiders?
That's their energy pattern. That's their lifeline. And once we seal that off, they're gone.
But what if the initiator doesn't work? There's going to be an army of those spiders crawling around, growing and multiplying.
Look, honey, it's already happening.
Dance. Come here. Lord knows how many of those things are around here.
Just take it easy.
Oh, look at this.
What's the matter? What'd you do?
Oh,
my God. Oh, God, another one.
Let's get out of here.
Get back to Jeep.
I imagine you are becoming almost as tired of seeing me as I am of making these messages. Please subscribe. Angela, you've been in the house all day. Why don't you go outside and play? Come back when the street lights come on. Or not. Ow!
Patch me through to the sheriff.
Hello. Yeah, Vance. The spiders are all over in Gleason, just a few miles away. Yes. I've called for the National Guard, but the mobs are beginning to gather and they're getting out of hand.
Look, get somebody out here. I just found another body, or what's left of one. And for God's sake, keep that mob away from here.
We're gonna destroy that spider. Destroy us. And you've all got your guns. They're all loaded. Now. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Come on now, Dutch. I want you to get out of here, all of you. I've got a man from NASA and he knows what he's doing.
Gleason's the disaster area. The same thing will happen to this town. We'll handle it ourselves. Come on.
Well, got hit by the monster. The crowd's getting out of hand. I can't control them. They're hell-bent on destroying that beast. Vance, did you ever see the movie Jaws? Well, it makes that shark look like a goldfish.
I know. Look, try to keep them there as long as you can. We're setting up the lights around here, and the bomb's on its way. And try to keep the spider there.
We can't do anything with a spider. Bullets don't hurt it. The only thing I've got to stop him here with is a traffic light.
Sheriff, at least try.
This is the sheriff. Get on the emergency unit. I'm down here all by myself. Call the National Guard back. Tell them we need some heavy equipment. Guns, anything. The spider is retreating, heading out of town. We've got a lot of people hurt here. Come on, get back now. Clear the street. The spider's gone. Spider's gone. Get out of here.
You know, that big one is like a mother queen bee.
Yes, and she's activated all the spiders in this whole area.
Yeah. Do you think the smaller ones will grow to be giants?
Well, it could be, unless that neutron gadget works.
Yeah. I wish that chopper'd get here.
Here comes somebody now.
Now what?
big one. I just saw it up on the highway. It's cutting through the woods and it's heading this direction.
There comes the chopper now.
Can you patch me through?
Sure, man.
Kane, this is Vance. Kane, this is Vance. Use your spotlight as a target and drop the gadget.
You want me to land and give you the trigger?
Hell no! Now look, I'm gonna fire a flare and you pull the trigger.
Okay.
Follow us. Come on. Jenny.
Yeah.
I forgot the flares. They're in the briefcase. Would you get them?
I'll do it.
We gotta keep her out of that black hole till we make the drop.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Good boy.
Briefcase. They're coming from the geodes.
The what?
Geodes.
Give me this. Come on. Get over there and take cover.
All right.
Hey! Come on! Everybody get out of there! Hurry up! Come on! Get out!
And so ends the giant spider invasion. Puddles of sludge. Did you see that coming? Did you see that coming?
No.
No. He saw it coming. He saw the film before. But no, it's an okay ending, right? I'm just glad that they did not kill the skipper. I was afraid they were going to kill the skipper.
He probably had it in his contract that he didn't want to be killed off on this.
Right. No, because the skipper has to live to get Gilligan and everyone else off the island.
They were on a 3-hour tour, and they lived for how long?
It was a 3-hour tour. And this movie felt like a 3-hour tour. All right, we'll watch this again one day, maybe sometime. You like this film, though, right? Sort of? No. You know, she's got a thing. She's quite specific about her spider films.
She has her particulars.
Now, she greatly enjoyed Arachnophobia, and she wants me to show Arachnophobia, and I cannot afford that film. Someday.
It's a good one.
Maybe if we get more subscribers, it might happen. Never know. Anyways, you guys, what are you up to next? Starting with Kathy Coleman. What are you doing next?
I may be going to Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah,
I love
just
it
for
there.
a brief moment, and then I'll be back for the holidays.
Like a literal brief moment.
Well, yeah, like maybe a week or two.
A week or two is nice. All
Yeah.
right. And then what would you do? You just like
Well, because Wesley goes there for 6 months every year.
Oh,
so I'd be
right.
going down and hanging out with him.
And you've never done
I've done
that?
it. No, I have.
You
actually,
have?
Yeah.
So he
Few
must be
years
like the
ago.
party animal.
Oh, he is so much fun.
That's wonderful.
He is so much fun.
All right. Well, you have to send a postcard.
I will.
Promise?
Yes, I will.
All right. What about you, Zetro?
I have more touring to do, but I will be home for Christmas.
Oh, that's wonderful. No, it's good to be home for Christmas. No. Are you going to do something special like a giant tree or like special rock and roll gifts?
I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
I just probably going to come
Relax.
home and
Right.
you
You've
know,
had enough excitement.
decompress.
You've had enough excitement. Yeah, he's a rock star. He has to decompress, or else you'll do one of those things where you go mad and you destroy a hotel room.
Or drive my car through my house or something like that.
No,
You know, you just never know.
drive your car through your manager's house.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right, that's a good idea. All right, well, I think that's it, right? That's it. All right. Thank you both for coming, and thank you for helping us with a small surprise. It was so much fun.
Surprising me.
My
My
pleasure.
pleasure.
My
It was my
pleasure.
pleasure.
Right,
I love
and-
this girl.
As far as you guys go, thank you for staying up late and watching our silly little program. We know you could have been doing something more productive, but instead you sat here with us, and we love you for that. We'll see you next week with a different movie, different guests. Don't know who, don't know what, right? But it'll be fun. See you next time. So, Zetro, I'm thinking, you know, when I go and meet you at one of these tour dates of yours, maybe you could let me slip up on the stage and do like a song on my guitar.
Well, only if you can play the Land of the Lost theme song.